Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where today we dive into one of the most surprising comebacks of the decade, a reimagined icon that merges timeless elegance with future-forward engineering. This is the 2025 Citroen DS21, and if the name sounds familiar, that's because it should. It's a revival of one of the most legendary vehicles in automotive history, reinterpreted for the modern age. Let's begin by just taking a look at this beauty. At first glance, the 2025 DS21 doesn't scream for attention, but rather, it earns it with sheer grace. Citroen has somehow managed to bottle the essence of the original DS, the floating roofline, the sculpted bodywork, that unmistakable silhouette, and infuse it with modern design language. The front end is a work of art in itself. Sleek matrix LED headlights flow seamlessly into a sculpted hood that tapers down into a satin-finished grille, which carries the new DS logo in a subtle, understated way. The lighting signature alone is captivating, with a slow, dramatic animation that feels more like a performance than a function. Move around to the side and the retro-modern theme continues. Citroen has opted for flush door handles and a striking shoulder line that nods to the aerodynamic grace of the 1955 original. The proportions are well balanced. Long, sweeping curves lead the eye from the elongated front over the subtly flared arches to the gently sloping rear. The floating roof, a standout feature of the original DS, has been reinterpreted with a contrasting gloss black canopy that seems to hover above the chrome window trim. Riding on 20-inch turbine-style alloy wheels, it carries an undeniable air of sophistication. At the rear, it's equally impressive. The taillights are thin, crisp, and distinctly French in their design flair, with a chevron-inspired LED motif that glows brilliantly at night. A subtle ducktail spoiler integrated into the trunk adds a sporty edge, while hidden exhaust outlets maintain the car's clean and elegant lines. It's a rear-end design that feels both nostalgic and refreshingly current, a tough balance that Citroen has nailed with remarkable precision. Stepping inside, the cabin welcomes you into a world that feels less like a car interior and more like a Parisian lounge on wheels. Premium materials dominate every surface. Matte-finished wood, brushed aluminum, and high-grade leather come together in a carefully curated color palette. The dashboard is minimalist yet futuristic, anchored by a wide OLED display that flows into a digital gauge cluster. The central screen is intuitive and responsive, running the latest DS SmartDrive OS, which supports over-the-air updates and full AI-assisted controls. Comfort, as you'd expect from a DS, is paramount. The seats are beautifully contoured, offering massage and climate functions even in the rear. Ambient lighting, a fragrance diffuser, and acoustic glass all contribute to a cocoon-like cabin experience that feels a cut above the usual executive saloons. Every touchpoint feels intentional, every sound is muted and refined. Even the air vents are sculpted into the dashboard to maintain a clean, flowing design language. When it comes to performance, the 2025 DS21 offers a choice between a refined plug-in hybrid drivetrain and a fully electric version. The PHEV variant combines a 1.6L turbocharged engine with an electric motor to deliver a combined output of around 300 horsepower, with an electric-only range of up to 80 kilometers, ideal for urban commuting without sacrificing long-distance capability. The all-electric version, on the other hand, boasts dual motors with an output of 360 horsepower, achieving 0 to 100 km per hour in just under 5.5 seconds, while offering a real-world range of approximately 480 km thanks to a 90 kWh battery. Handling is precise, yet the ride is where the DS21 truly shines. Thanks to its advanced hydraulic suspension system, a modern evolution of the legendary hydropneumatic setup, the car literally glides over uneven surfaces, maintaining composure and comfort in a way few cars today can match. It's quiet, it's smooth, and it feels like you're driving the future wrapped in the past. As for pricing, the 2025 Citroen DS21 positions itself firmly in the premium segment. The PHEV variant starts at around €55,000, while the fully electric version begins closer to €65,000, with top-tier trims pushing past €75,000 depending on customization. That might raise eyebrows for a Citroen, but when you experience the quality, innovation, and design-first philosophy, it starts to make sense. This isn't just a car, it's a statement. So, should you consider the new DS21? If you're someone who values design over badge prestige, if you're tired of the clinical sameness in today's luxury sedans, and if you're looking for something that blends emotional appeal with technological depth, then yes, this is absolutely worth a test drive. It's a car for those who appreciate heritage but demand innovation. A cruiser that turns heads without shouting. A vehicle that makes even a mundane commute feel like a cinematic experience. And that wraps up our in-depth look at the 2025 Citroen DS21. A reborn classic that manages to honor its legendary past while embracing a fully modern identity. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the most fascinating cars on the market, and let us know in the comments, would you drive the new DS21, or are you loyal to the classics? Thanks for watching, and until next time, drive beautifully.